We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank
you. Hi, and welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, a new podcast starring Paul Smith and Joe Granelli. Follow us at tugayspod on Instagram. New episodes every Friday. We hope you enjoy. Hey, all you tuggers and tuggettes out there in Tugger Nation. I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we are These Unprecedented Gays.
That's
so, true. Joe, like, we are recording this, like, a week after the election, and we still...
Yes.
Yeah.
How you feeling? How you doing?
How you doing?
That's Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams,
right?
yes.
I almost called her Wendy Williams.
So, you know what? I'm glad it's over because my anxiety level went way down after it
Saturday.
happened. Yeah, but I'm just like...
Oh, do I have a story for you? Okay, go ahead.
But I'm just like, could you please just stop already and let's just... You know,
like a peaceful transfer of power and all that kind of stuff
would be nice. Yeah.
Well, I think they're still counting in Georgia.
Well, they just announced that Trump won Alaska, which I'm
Are we surprised?
Well, but like Ivanka sent out a tweet, from Associated Press saying that they announced that Trump won Alaska, and we're like, so you are okay with the media announcing things? Just saying, because you said it wasn't okay for the media to announce this stuff.
I honestly we had our election episode, and I was like, oh my god, and then we were getting to it, and then it was Saturday, and I think it was Saturday morning, maybe.
Yeah.
And you guys are close to University Avenue. Yeah. Did you hear the honkathon?
Oh my God, girl.
Okay. Can we talk about that for approximately 2 minutes? Because, so I am very happy that, Joe Biden, again, don't get me wrong, I'm all for celebration, but I'm in the, right at the cusp of North Park and Hillcrest. And for you guys listening, there's this bridge that is a bridge, and people were standing on there, and they had posters and signs, and we're oh my god, celebration. And again, I am very happy at the outcome, but I am on University Avenue in Florida. Now you all know where I live, but you don't know where. Joe. Yeah, oh my god, if you guys listen, or if you're listening to this, what am I trying to say? Just yell my name randomly when you're driving by. It's by the CBD shop at Peck's Bar. But so I hear horns honking, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. People are celebrating. And then 12 hours later, it didn't stop. And I was like, my dog is not happy. I am not happy. I am miserable. And I had my door closed, my windows closed, and you could still hear it. And I was like, I can't deal with this.
Yeah, we are off of University, which is the heart going through the neighborhood, which is Hillcrest. Mm-hmm. We actually live a block away from the center and the gay pride flag and stuff. So I was coming home from work from the restaurant at 3 p.m.
Oh, you missed the whole morning.
I was lucky. The whole morning, but I got there was a huge crowd in front of the flag, and I'm trying to get home. I'm okay, love it. Love your enthusiasm, yes. People. I love everything about you. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. They're Linda Evangelista.
They sell those types.
But I just wanted to get home, and off of the streets and stuff. And then Cooper wanted to go for a walk because he'd been hearing the honkings and wanted to see what's going on. As soon as we got out there, he was like, "Nope, I want to go." But it was kind of cool just to feel that energy, though, because people for so long, months and months, we have been without joy.
Yeah.
And then
it was a release.
It was a release.
Well, so I have a follow-up question to that, because when you were driving, did you feel any sort of emotion, or did you feel something driving through it and seeing it?
I felt like I wanted to move people out of the way.
I know.
Just so I could get through the intersection.
Did you have your road rage? I'm glad I didn't drive because I would have probably potentially maybe accidentally killed some people.
But I mean, yes, I did feel like a lot of it, especially because I was at work when I heard the news, and it was just like right after, I think it was like 9:30 when they announced it here, and we just started service, but somebody was like, "Did you hear like they announced it?" And I was like, "What?"
It was
like all of a sudden everything fell off,
yeah.
And I'm like, "That's awesome."
Well, now the news can finally cover COVID again,
right? Hello,
with our skyrocketing case.
Well,
cases.
Conspiracy theorists are saying, because Biden won, they announced the Pfizer vaccine.
Wait, what? I don't follow conspiracy theories.
Well, that they released that it said that the Pfizer vaccine is about 90%.
Yeah, early data.
Right. Well, their whole thing is, of course, when Biden wins, like they would have not done it if Trump had won. But like Pence comes around and goes, thanks to the tireless efforts of Trump and it's like, calm down.
I think so that's my industry. And just because something shows good early clinical data doesn't mean it will be approved. And so I will believe it. Again, just like the election, I'll believe it when it's called officially, and I'll believe the vaccine when the FDA approves it. But we're on the way, but
yeah. But with that said, the thing that I have been loving about this whole thing are like all the memes and everything that happens, like this Rudy Giuliani press conference that happened at the Four Seasons Total Landscape.
Yeah. Well, and he's like, he just is so sarcastic now. And I'm like, wait, I remember Rudy Giuliani as being like saving New York during 9/11. I don't remember him this way.
Right.
Perhaps
My favorite is like there's a meme going around that says like, don't take this as a joke because Rudy Giuliani will take this all the way to the Supreme Courtyard by Marriott.
No, stop. No. I do love a good Courtyard by Marriott, though. They have nice rooms.
I know, right? I used to work at a Courtyard by Marriott.
Oh, wait, was that the one where you found the dead body?
No.
Was that the that was the Sheraton.
Yes. Oh, why are we naming names, girl? But you can still be a sponsor.
Us. We'll take your rooms. We'll take the Queen Suite or whatever. What are they called? What are those called? They're like executive presidential suites.
Yes.
Is that a thing? Do they have those?
Not at the Courtyard.
They're like, we got your suite. You get a fridge.
Here's a sticker. Yeah. That's your suite.
Oh my God. Or here's like a brownie. It's sweet for you. So, okay. Election, great. What about your week? How you doing?
You know what? It's been nice because like again, we record this a couple of weeks before it actually airs. Right now, I know the magic of Hollywood.
I know you guys are seeing behind the scenes at Disneyland, which will never be open again.
But you know what I love? The week has been kind of like light and easy, and then the weather changed, and it's like sweater weather.
Oh, it's freezing. My hands are dry. My face is dry. I'm dry. I'm basically dehydrated all over. Make a thirsty joke if you want.
I was going to say you just might as well lube up.
All you need is a nice occlusive moisturizer to lock in that moisture. Seal in that water. I watch a lot of skincare videos. We talked about this.
I get that. But like, I love the fact that I can pull out my sweaters. Yeah. And I just love that.
Well, and you don't have to use your air conditioning. I can finally open the windows.
Yeah.
And let the cool air in. But it's so dark so early. And I'm like, what? Like, it was 3:00 today, and I'm like, do I like go to bed now? Okay. But my week, I envy your week. My week has been crazy with work, so I'm glad that we're just like de-stressing now.
I actually asked Nick about this before, and I told him not to say anything, but I'm going to say something. I'm like, is everything okay with Joe? Because he's been like non-verbal almost week, especially in our text group.
It's been insane. Like yesterday I started working at 6:30 in the morning because but I get up early anyway, and it was like call after call after call after this until like 4:30. And then today, same sort of story. Like I got up and I was like chatting with one of my coworkers at 6:30 because I have a lot of teammates who are on the East Coast.
Oh my gosh. So you did actual work?
I know. For my coworkers that are listening, see, I do listen, Tiffany and Stephanie. But I'm like, Okay. But there's so much going on. Like end of year in any big corporation is always like a rush to the finish because we have the Thanksgiving holiday and then we have our Christmas / whatever you celebrate end of year holiday time. And so that's 2 weeks out that we're basically not working.
Right.
People take time around that to do like vacation, which I don't know where they're going to go. But I learned that if you aren't in California, a lot of people that have vacation, you can't carry it over. So like in California, my vacation time rolls over to the next year.
Okay.
A lot of my colleagues have to take a vacation because it doesn't roll over.
Oh.
So like in Illinois or, oh God, where are the other sites? Chicago. Nope. I know where my work is. North Carolina, Illinois, and Colorado. I think they have different labor laws. So they have to take vacation. And they're like, well, what are we going to do? It's COVID. I'm like, enjoy your staycation.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe go to the beach or something. If you're in South Carolina,
Colorado.
you can. Oh, I'm not Colorado.
They got crazy weather. So yeah, that's my week. And I've also been eating a lot of broccoli salad from Lazy Acres.
Okay.
I love. Okay. Do you
Why
like
broccoli salad?
Well, it's like a broccoli salad with like a nice. It's like a mayonnaise-y, vinegary sort of thing, and it's got bacon and nuts and raisins. Yeah, nuts. But I love it because it reminds me of my grandma's, and so my grandma used to make it for I don't even know, my grandma Jen. She's not with us anymore, but she used to make it, and it tastes almost like that. So it's very nostalgic. So I like it.
Oh, very
But
cool.
like, I love broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah, I'm a Brock ally.
A fierce Brock ally.
Yeah, but I'm also like gay, so I don't know if can it be an ally if we're in the community?
Yeah.
Can
why
we?
not? Sure.
How does that? Okay,
Okay.
we might.
We
check
make
that
our own
later.
rules.
Yeah, I like that. I got new rules, Dua Lipa.
Okay. So I also wanted to give a shout out because we have so many listeners in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to say hello to a couple of them.
Do we have new ones?
Well, Singapore started listening to us.
Yes. Okay.
I was like, okay, can y'all get us to that infinity pool?
Yes,
I would love that.
it's I think the biggest, the tallest skyscraper.
No, hotel?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, hold on. Nick's going to put something up on the screen for us.
Please hold as we get.
But while he
corrected.
does that,
oh no, we're not getting anything.
I do want to say bonjour to our friends in France.
Oh, hello. Nope, that's not it.
I also want to say good day, mate, to our friends down under.
We have Australia.
Yeah, we have a lot of people in Australia. We have a lot of
We go to
streams there.
Aussies.
And then
Is it Courtney Act?
oh my god, would that be awesome?
We can bring her on. Oh, I wish.
I also want to say mabuhay to all of our friends in the Philippines because I am
Okay.
Filipino. So
There we go.
hala Pinoys and Pinays.
That's right, Filipinos, Ricky.
I just remember that.
I was like, come on, I'm giving it to you.
You're giving me gold and you're getting nothing.
Yes. It's okay.
And then, I also want to say, welcome to the United Kingdom. I don't know.
Hello, mate. Governor. No. Top of the morning to ya.
So, but like, we have a lot of like.
Don't we have, do we have Italy?
We do have Italy. So, buongiorno, Italy.
I was like, yeah, I should know this. I'm telling you.
And a lot of like other.
Yeah.
countries.
But we still need,
Antarctica
Africa and Antarctica.
Yeah.
So
in
all you
Africa.
researchers out there finding out all these diseases that have been frozen in time for the past million years that are going to come out and give us death, like come join our podcast and listen to us.
Yeah.
And people in Africa, come on over.
Another thing that I'm loving about this weather is like we've built a fire twice already.
Like a
fire in our fireplace.
Not like a
Like-
Duraflame.
Not like a Duraflame where we just set something on fire. Like we actually built like
What,
an
you got
actual
the
wood fire.
Kindling?
Kindling?
No, that's downstairs. Yes.
Yes.
Kindling? No, that's a book. Amazon Kindling?
Kindling.
Kindle?
Okay, we're gonna move on. We got some wood up in there.
Oh, some thick wood. You chugging that wood, woodchucker.
But like we built a fire. We've also had a lot of like comfort food.
I made soup.
Oh,
I did. I know she can cook.
okay.
I make it good. It's a smoked sausage lentil stew with Parmesan. It's really good.
And please email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com if you would like Joe to give you that recipe for that.
Oh my God. Okay. Can we like caveat for 1 second? It's from like a food blogger. Do you know what I don't like about food bloggers?
The fact that they spend 4 pages of explaining their life.
Like, listen, but lately I've noticed they have a jump to the recipe button.
Oh, I pitched that bitch like a...
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I don't care about how you did this one time in a snowstorm.
I jump on it like crazy and just grab it because I can. When you're a blog visitor, you can do that.
I just don't care. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's my reference to Trump and his like on the bus thing. Okay.
What?
Well, we're just going to move on.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our Thanksgiving episode, everyone.
Ooh, hashtag blessed, hashtag thankful.
I mean, it's going to come out the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. So happy Black Friday, y'all.
Oh, maybe they'll have good deals.
Please listen to us while you're waiting in line to get into the stores.
Are they going to have that?
You know what? I don't know if a lot of places are going to be doing Black Friday stuff. They probably are, but it's going to be very like,
Well, Target has Black Friday stuff already.
Well, yeah, I heard that they were going to do it over a couple of days, probably, and stuff. So try to make it as best they can.
Have you ever been a like devout Black Friday shopper?
No, because I worked in retail for ever.
I don't care at all.
Well, that was one of our poll questions on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I will let you know on that one that 22% say they go Black Friday shopping and 78% say they do Cyber Monday.
Wow. 22%. I want to know who you are.
Well, I think some of those are my family because my sister loves Black Friday and she loves going out to stores.
My family does the same thing. Like my cousins all go, like we would back in the day, you know, when we could gather for holidays.
So long ago.
Yeah.
It was 84 years ago.
It's been 84 years. Last year, like all my cousins would go to wherever the stores and they'd get their deals. And don't get me wrong, like my cousin Val got an iPad for like half the price. And that's the stuff that's worth it. But I'm like, look, my time is worth more than $300.
Right.
I am priceless. I think I'm worth like way more than $300 an hour. I don't know, but I think so. That's not what my employer thinks, but that's fine.
I know my worth.
I am priceless. And for everything else, there's MasterCard. What were we saying? But no, Thanksgiving episode, Black Friday. So yeah, listen to us online.
You know what? I am not a huge, just because I've worked, and especially I used to work at Target for years, so I would always have to work Black Friday. And I remember when it was actual like Friday that we would open at like 5 a.m. on Friday and then do it. Not like, and then it went to like 8 o'clock Thursday night.
Yeah.
But funny story, because I have one always for Black Friday, but this one's actually kind of cool. So my first Black Friday here in San Diego, I was working at the Target in Encinitas.
Ooh, what? Which one?
The one right there, like Super Target right there in Encinitas.
I love Super Target.
Yeah.
Ugh, we need one down here.
So I moved to that one because I was living in the apartments right behind it, and it's the first one. And so I was the GSTL, one of the GSTLs, and I got put in, which is the guest service.
Great serve.
It's a guest service team leader.
Is that a pumpkin spice latte acronym? GSTL.
Yes. So it's a guest service team leader, and I got assigned going out to the line.
Oh God.
Before we open, and just explaining to people what was going to happen, if they had any questions, let them know where things were in the store, give them maps and everything. Yes, it's a gay, sexy team leader. That's me.
You are.
But the dad from Wizards of Waverly Place was in line.
I don't know what that is.
And it was a show on Disney Channel with Selena Gomez. And so he was in line, and he's like one of the DeLuise brothers, I think it is, or something.
Oh God.
Yeah. So that is David DeLuise. So I had a crush on him. I thought he was like the cutest thing. I mean, look at him. He's cute.
Yeah. He's
the dad from Wizards of Waverly Place. Now, a couple of years ago, I don't know if it was accidental or if he did or something like that, but he released, or there were risque pictures of him released.
Oh my.
That they say was part of him on Grindr or something, but I was like,
a gay-based sex location app.
Yes.
Or a sex-based
but
location.
I'm like, oh yes, David DeLuise. Okay. How you doing?
So you saw him?
So he was in line with his family at the time. I don't know what his family is. But I was like, oh, okay, yes, hi.
Did you get an autograph?
No. There were a lot of people who came through that Target. Like Tony Hawk used to come through a Target. Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 used to shop there. Richard Dreyfuss shopped at our store.
Random.
Chad Michaels.
Richard Dreyfuss is Julia Louis-Dreyfus's... No,
I don't know.
Not related?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, aren't they?
But the other one that I love is that Drew Brees came through, but that's not a Thanksgiving story. He came in and like bought. Oh no, it is because he was like buying gifts for Christmas or something. So it was like close to Thanksgiving, maybe just a little bit after. But like he came through, and everybody was so mad because I was the one who rang him up, and they were like, "Do you even know who he is?" And I'm like, "He's the guy from the NyQuil commercial."
See, I'm not, as we know from our fandom episode, I'm not the best at recognizing things when it comes to like famous people.
That's okay.
But have you ever seen anyone get trampled like at Walmart?
I have I've seen people get upset with each other when they're trying to get stuff.
I just can't
like
deal
people
with that.
would even run up and go, "That person just took that thing out of my cart." And I'm like, what would you like me to do? I did not see it. I don't know that for a fact. I can't help you.
People like it brings out the worst in people. So I feel like I'm curious to see what this year is going to be like with COVID.
No.
Like COVID brought out the worst in people, and now Black Friday is going to bring out the even more worst in people.
That's why I'm like, I'm so glad I don't ever have to work that anymore. I'm like, I just want to be home and stay home. Like we were even thinking about going away for the weekend. Do it. But we're like, we'll save it till after Christmas.
Well, normally at like the last, I would say 5 years on Black Friday, me and my cousins and my grandpa and my mom go to my grandpa's house. Obviously, my grandpa's there, and we make ravioli for Christmas. So that's like a Christmas tradition.
So Italian.
I know. We make the ravioli in the house of the Swiss chard. We don't talk like that. He's not Mario. I wish we did.
The princess.
You got the mozzarella. I need the mozzarella. You got the mortadella. But we're not doing that this year, obviously, because of COVID, and also Christmas isn't happening because it got canceled.
Oh.
But I think I may do something. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I like a good Rav.
Okay.
But not a RAV4.
So we asked our listeners.
But Toyota, you can sponsor us.
If you want to sponsor.
I'll take a Prius thing.
But I asked them, we asked our listeners for what are they
you have the
thankful
answers,
for?
right? I don't
not just the polls, but we asked them like what are they thankful for for the Thanksgiving season. So you got some, right?
Yeah, so like all my friends are like, I'm thankful for you. And I'm like, obviously, but like, what else are you thankful for? Like, I get it, you're being cute. So I don't know what my friends are thankful for.
Maybe they really are being honest and they're thankful for you.
Yeah.
Can you just take that like
I will take it.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome for being a gift in your life.
Can you just live in the present because you are a gift?
I do, and I am. You're welcome.
So, Skylar said that she is thankful for her family and that she gets to share her first pregnancy with her two sister-in-laws who are also pregnant. Well, that is awesome. And you guys also need to find new shows on Netflix to watch.
What do they watch? Wait, what do they watch?
No, just because they're all getting pregnant, so they have nothing better to do than have sex.
I mean, it's also COVID. I'm not on the same wavelength. I'll get there. Netflix, if you want to sponsor us. Yeah,
maybe they did watch a lot of Netflix and chilled.
Oh, they did. They chilled and chilled some more. Just like
I think that's
weather.
Awesome. Congratulations, Skylar, on your first pregnancy.
She's one of the...
Please don't do a baby reveal
Don't light
party.
a grenade. No, they did a I'm saying a sex reveal because gender is decided upon by the person.
It's a constructive.
Yeah.
It's a construct.
F the gender. They had a sex reveal party. And I think it's a boy.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, but Skylar's the first of my friends to reproduce.
Oh.
Other than my brother, he's like my family.
He's your brother. He's not your friend.
Not really. Sorry, Tony. Love you, but whatever. What else do we got?
So Val. Oh my God,
Val is she's like a hot topic listener. Hey, girl.
So Val says she's thankful for a lot of downtime at home with her boyfriend and enjoying their new house. She's also thankful for family and friends that have kept the year positive and kept her smiling and laughing. Joe is one of them, and the podcast.
I love Val. She's my best
Thanks,
friend.
Val. Congratulations on your new house. How now we just gotta get that boyfriend and make him into a husband.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're waiting. Don't worry. Sorry, Sean.
So what are you thankful for, Joe?
So I was thinking about that, and I think as of now, it's been interesting this year because obviously COVID, but they're like the basic things. Like I'm thankful for my health. Like I'm thankful that I have a job. Like I'm thankful that I have, I forgot Max. I'm thankful for my dog. I'm thankful for you guys, really. I think, having a good, set of people that make you happy is something that I would want to be thankful for. And then, like having a job, like very basic things, I think is what I'm thankful for. Really nothing too crazy. Isn't that like, I think that's just what it always boils down to is like the basics, right? Keep it simple. Like basics are good things for your fashion. They're good things for your life. Also, pumpkin spice is basic, so that's me. So yeah, I would say work, my health, this podcast, I think, and then also family and friends. And what about you? I'm
thankful for all of our fans out there in the Tugger Nation.
And fans, thanks guys and girls and whatever you are.
All of our fans in Tugger Nation.
Tugger Nation, tug on that.
I'm thankful that, I have a roof over my head, I have a car, I have a job, 2 jobs actually.
Get it.
I have my husband, I have love in my life, I have friends and laughter and happiness and Cooper and my family. Shout out to my sister whose birthday was on November 1st, and she's all upset with me that I didn't talk about it on the election podcast like I did Joe's. But I just want to say I'm thankful for you guys. I love you.
I think friends and family and all people. The people are the most important, right? Other than the things. I mean, because you can replace things, but you can't. I mean, I can replace some people, but like condom are your life, You do not bring me joy. Yes, jinx.
So let's move on to the results from the
Instagram I want to know because
poll.
I don't know these numbers yet.
So we had around like 54 people who participated.
That's a lot
in each one of the polls. Yeah, I'm like, okay,
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, I shoot for one. That's also another thing I can do.
I mean, if you're monogamous, yes.
Yeah.
If you're not,
Lord.
maybe more.
Oh my.
So the first one was a real tree or fake, and 42% said real, 58% said fake.
So what would you do? WWPD.
We have 2 fake trees.
Where do you put them?
We have one that goes in our corner of our living room, and then we have an out front porch outside, and that's where porches go.
You could have an indoor porch.
I mean, you can.
People have indoor pools now.
Okay.
I mean, they've had them for a while, but
But we put one outside too. It doesn't really get any ornaments. It just gets like lights and a tree topper.
Okay.
And then this one inside is also fake. The one inside is a Martha Stewart one that we got at Home Depot. Yes. The other one is just like your basic Target.
Well, so I got a fake tree, and when I moved into my new apartment, the what's it called? The tree that I had was too big. So then I went to Target and they had them on sale, and I got a 7-foot little, like it was slimmer and it fits right in the corner, and they have way fancy lights now, but it was much cheaper than getting a pre-lit tree. So I love the smell and I love the idea of a real tree, but I don't like the cleanup.
Right, because it's also San Diego, it can get hot during the holiday season, so it can become a fire hazard. Plus, if you got
that's a good point.
If you got animals, I'm always worried that Cooper's just gonna pee on it all day long. And
I have a dog now. I can't do that.
Yeah, you got to think about that. Or like if they eat the pine needles or something like toxic? That. I don't know,
but I just don't want to vacuum up pine needles. Like and fake trees look really good now. My mom got a fake tree. I don't know how many years ago. It's gorgeous. And she decorates it perfectly. And I'm like, that's fake? She's like, I know. And my mom's a QVC addict. I don't know if we talked about this, but like she gets everything on QVC. And I'm like, where'd you get this tree? She's like, oh, I got it on QVC. Everything on QVC. I love you, Mom, if you're listening. But she needs to go.
And if you'd like to sponsor us, QVC.
Oh my God. Well, QVC's got a lot of good stuff. So she's got good ideas there.
Well, for us, if we don't have a real tree, but we get the real pine wreaths and we decorate them that way. Okay. So then we get the smell of it and everything, and they get hung on the wall in the living room.
Okay.
After they get decorated. So we get that piney smell. But little life hack for everyone. When you go to buy them at like Costco or Home Depot, bring them home, let them sit in a bathtub of cold water for like a couple of hours. Because that'll bring the greenness back, and then it'll also keep them fresher for longer.
Oh. I just get fake smells. Like, I get candles. I'm a candle person. But I've wanted to get a wreath for the longest time and name her Aretha Franklin.
Okay.
I know. Just like I wanted chicken and named Henrietta, okay? I just want them. There are certain things in life that I want.
You are so basic.
I know, but like the goal, I just have very easy goals to achieve. A chicken and Aretha.
Everybody writing that down for Joe's Christmas list?
Yes, you know where I live, so please deliver it.
But you know what I love, but I haven't gotten in years and years and years? Is those cinnamon broomstick kind of thing.
They have them at Vaughn's. Yeah, those smell so good.
I know.
Oh, and when I walk in the grocery store, I'm like, oh, okay. Or like the pine cones.
Yeah. I used to work at Pier 1, and that was one of my favorite things is when the Christmas candles and sprays all came in, because they used to have this like spiced plum one that I used to love.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other ones, and I'm just like, oh, that's so
It's nice. The scents. They definitely like bring the like comfy, cozy vibe.
Yeah.
But I actually last year got a candle from CVS, and I just like need to stop liking candles, because what happens is I like a scent, fast forward a year, it doesn't come back. So Holiday Spice by Tuscany Candle Company, you need to get it back, like from CVS. But they don't have it. And so I'm like, okay.
I guess you were the only one buying it.
I found them on like Aftermarket online, but I don't know if it's real. And I don't know if I want to like spend the money to get it. It's like $20 more expensive. Ooh. It was $8 at CVS.
Yeah, no.
But it was
and there might have been a coupon on the long ass receipt.
Yeah. Oh my God. But I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, as we know from our Halloween episode. I love Bed Bath & Beyond. But they had a really good, it was like, it's a hot toddy flavor scent, I think. And it's like cinnamony, appley cranberry thing.
Did you mean Bath and Body Works?
What did I say?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh my God! Sorry, I love both of them. Yes, I did. Did I say Bed Bath and Beyond? Wait, did I say Bed Bath and Beyond?
Yes, you did.
I love a good 20% off coupon. And Bed Bath. Oh, there you go again. Bath and Body Works. Wait, jeez, man. See, they both have candles because Bed Bath and Beyond carries Yankee Candle Company.
Yes.
And you use that 20% off coupon to get it back to like a normal price because they're expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but Bath and Body Works has the hot toddy. I think it's called like Be Merry. I think it smells good. Just buy it, people.
Okay. So the next one is deep fried turkey or baked, and 39% said deep fried, 61% said baked. I did have one person go neither. I braise my turkey in gravy.
What? Wait.
And I'm like, oh, what?
Wait.
Yes.
How?
I would love that.
Braise your turkey in gravy?
Basically just like drop a turkey in a pan, like a pot, and just fill it with gravy and
oh my God,
cook it that way.
Oh, I'm for that.
Like, I really want to try that, but I'm like, we always like make dinner for everyone, and have people over.
Do you bake it?
And what we do is we brine it,
okay,
for like 24 hours or more, and then we will then make a compound butter, and I'll
Ooh.
Get all up under its skin.
Oh, yeah.
And just rub it down.
You gave that turkey some love. Yeah, that turkey's getting all the action.
Get it all up in it. All just down
into the
back.
gizzards.
Yeah. And then and then I rub it. Then I start rubbing it on the outside too. Yeah. So get that crispy skin.
We're talking about the turkey, not your husband, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I might use the compound butter later on. I never know.
Natural lube. There you go.
But I have never had a deep fried turkey.
I was gonna say, so when you were saying that, what were the percentages again?
It's 39 is deep fried, 61 baked.
I was like, the 61% need to try a deep fried turkey because it locks in the moisture. It like seals it in,
right.
And you get like a crispy skin. Oh, it's so good. We've deep fried our turkeys probably for, and I say we, my family, maybe 10 years.
I just don't want to start a fire.
Well, that's the thing. When we did it, when they started doing it, I'm like, I'm going to stay away from you because we do not want to be on the news.
Right.
But they had like a practice round and then they did the whole thing. Cause I mean, people blow up their houses. Like they get grease fires that like, yeah, we're pulling up pictures. These are like legit fires. Like a grease fire, well, you have to just let it burn.
Right.
So I understand the
trepidation.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that. Oh, yes. We're on the same. Okay. Hi. Welcome to my brain. Glad to have you. Okay. So turkey. What's the next one?
So stuffing. Do you bake it in the turkey or do you bake it outside of the turkey? See, I'm
making a weird face because
34% does it in the turkey. 66% say out of the turkey. One person said both.
You can't have both.
Well, you can if you make them love.
I mean, yeah, I guess. So here's my thing about stuffing is I love like stovetop. Like I know that's like very basic box, again, theme of my life, but there's like it's just so easy and I like when it's baked outside because you get crispy.
Right, you get
like
the crispy topping.
Although when my dad's mom was alive, she made the stuffing and it was not good. It was like soupy. But Val, hey girl, she made stuffing one year and it was glorious. It was like so good. So Val, can you make that again?
So Andy makes it and he starts with like a Pepperidge Farm like bag mix and then he doctors it up with like sausage.
Yes.
And he does pears.
Oh.
Because it brings like this sweetness to it, but also like a different kind of crunch.
Oh, yeah.
And it adds moisture to it too still, so it doesn't get too dried out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Outside of the turkey.
Yeah, outside of the turkey. And it's glorious.
So if you put it in the turkey, how does it get crispy?
Only the part that's sticking outside of the.
Oh, like that's like a small percentage.
I know.
Then you just get
more
like
than that.
Gloopy stuffing.
Yeah,
I'm not a gloopy stuffing person.
No, I don't either.
No,
so
we want it crispy.
Yes, exactly.
And Perry.
I love pears. I think they're so good at that. I was like, oh my God, when he did it the first time, I'm like, this is how we're making it from now on.
Is that a parent? A parent? Oh! I did it.
So the next one is I can't even read my handwriting. The next one is for Christmas, do you do a ham or do you do another turkey? So 64% said ham, 36% said turkey. I don't do either one of those.
Yeah.
We do prime rib.
I was going to say, we do a roast.
Yeah.
And we have like 7 courses for Christmas. We'll probably cover that in our Christmas episode. But we do raviolis, as I said.
Oh, because you do the Feast of Seven Fishes.
I don't even know what we do. It's like you got the antipasti, but first, before you eat anything, you got the cheese board, and then you have the appetizers, but then that's like the pre-appetizer, and then you sit down, and then you have the appetizer antipasti, which is like the cold. Oh, it's great. It's a marathon. Like you start at 1 p.m. and you're done by 10 or 11. And every year I'm like, oh, this is so much. But every year I love it because you get to see family. But yeah, there's a lot of food. And we don't do a turkey or a ham. We do like a roast, just like a meat that's been roasted. Prime rib, I think maybe we've done once.
We do a salt-crusted prime rib. Ooh. It is delicious. Ooh. And if you would like that recipe, please email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com.
And we will give you that, just like my stew recipe. So you do it You don't do either of those.
We don't do either.
Okay,
but I love
think
ham.
You and I are on the same page. Ham is cool.
But have you ever tried?
Everyone in the room is like, oh God. So I like a honey baked ham because it's coated in sugar.
Right.
Obviously. But they have that like champagne mustard. Oh, I can drizzle that. I can eat that by the spoon. But that I like to do. If I get a ham, I'd rather have it be like a honey baked ham. And then after you put it on like a croissant with some Swiss and that champagne mustard, it's golden.
Okay. So this wasn't one of the Instagram polls, but I'm going to ask you this.
Okay.
Do you like the dinner better or do you like leftovers the next day better?
Of which one? Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, absolutely leftovers.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like the day of, you're like, okay, I need to brace myself for what I'm going to do to my body and all of the things I'm going to put in it. We're talking about food.
Sound like a true bottom.
Yeah. Hey, I flip. I'm like Ariana Grande positions. But like, I know like on Thanksgiving, you eat your weight in food because that's just what you do.
Right.
Like it's part of the holiday season. Like, what are you doing? But then the best part I think is the next day. Like, I don't like cranberry sauce. I'm not a fan. Okay. I don't like cranberry sauce from the can.
Okay.
I do cranberry can.
No, I don't like cranberry from the cranberry.
You don't like cranberry. No, I don't like the can because I'm not a gelatinous fan. But like when you like, and it's like you don't even bother to reshape it.
I don't even know if people like even like it themselves or if it's just a memory.
Well, they need to forget it. I don't care.
Make my own.
Yeah, I was going to say, so if it's a real cranberry reduction, then I'm all for it because that way it's like not gelatinous goop.
Yeah.
There's a lot of goop references. I am gooped.
It's gooped, America.
Well, not a good goop. Not a good goop. But yeah, I'm not a cranberry sauce from like Ocean Spray cranberry.
Yeah.
Like, no.
See, for me, I make my own, and it's the same recipe every year.
Well, yours is probably amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
Just saying.
For that recipe,
you can go F yourself.
With the, what is it called? Complicated butter?
With the compound butter.
Compound butter.
It's so complicated.
Okay, Avril.
I got that reference.
You did,
so there you go.
Fellow Canadian people. I think she's Canadian.
For all of our Canadians.
Canadias.
All right. So decorations for Christmas, do you put them up after Halloween or after Thanksgiving?
So normally I do them after I do them like the week of Thanksgiving because usually if it's Thanksgiving, I don't live up in the Bay Area anymore, so I want to come home to like Christmas decorations. Right. But this year, I was like, why not? And I put them up last weekend.
Oh, well, good for you.
So on Saturday when the honkathon was happening, I was like, I need joy in my life. I'm going to put up Christmas tree and decorations and burn candles. It didn't help. And I played Christmas music and I was like, okay, this is kind of cute, whatever. But then I was like, ugh. But my favorite part is like at night, I don't have any of the lights on except Christmas lights.
Aww.
And it's like super ambiance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, what about you and then
so
the poll?
The 32% said after Halloween, 68% said after Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Now, Andy and I are in the 68% because the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, while everybody else is out going crazy, we will then start the process of bringing everything down and starting to decorate.
Yeah.
Now, because the tree takes a while for us to decorate, because like we have individual ornaments because through our relationship every Christmas we've gotten each other ornaments.
Aww.
Yeah, so there's special ones, and whenever we go somewhere on a trip, we try to buy an ornament to kind of remember that trip.
I love that.
So we do have a lot of those kind of like special ones, and then he has ones that have been passed down through his family.
Oh, I love that
and stuff. So it is very special when we do that. And then everything has a place. Mm-hmm. So like we know exactly where everything is going to go because it gets decorated the same way every year.
You sound like my mom. Everything has a place. And I'm like, how do you know? And I'll try and like move things sometimes.
No.
So, like, yeah. She knows. She's like, wait, that doesn't go there. And I'm like, oh, are you sure about that? Sure about that, Mom?
Yes. And then when we get something new, we kind of have to like figure out where are we going to put it.
I'm curious to see what it looks like when you guys decorate. So
I know you've never been to our house.
No, I haven't seen your guys at Christmas. Yeah.
At Christmas time.
What's that one?
That's We Are the World. You never heard that one?
I know that one. I didn't know that was a part of it. I just know the beginning.
Oh, and that's at the beginning.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
I just know that We Are the World.
It's like, that's the first 2 words of the song.
Oh. Maybe I don't know that part. I know that we are the world. We are the children. We are the blah, blah, blah to make a better time in living. There are people dying. And that's Michael Jackson. Yeah. That's the bad version. Okay, so 68%. I'm normally with you, but I was like, whatever, screw it. It's COVID.
Okay, maybe that isn't the first 2 words, but there comes a time. Or at Christmas time. I feel like it's better at Christmas time.
I like at Christmas time, yeah. Her lyrics are better than the regular.
Exactly. All right. So Christmas music. When do you listen to it? When I want to, got 48%. And then after Thanksgiving, got 52%.
Well, I think we discovered my preference for Christmas music in one of the episodes that I listen to Christmas music whenever the hell I want. Like in June.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
There's shout out to Spotify. There's like a Christmas cocktail jazz playlist on Spotify. And it's like all instrumental, but it is great to just play like in the background.
Oh.
And it's like very jazzy. Oh, it's so fun.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're like making food or just want some like ambiance.
Okay. Yeah. You're really going to try to make that ambiance
I am going to try and make it happen, yeah. Ambiance what I want, okay? And yeah. I'm making it happen. Don't worry. With repetition, some things will stick. Yeah.
So Andy, if he could, would listen to it all year round, I think.
Amen.
I am one of those who only likes it after Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. But like at work, we started playing it.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I have a playlist that's Christmas playlist on Spotify. So it's a little bit of everything, like old school stuff, new school stuff. I actually love like dance Christmas music.
What?
I know. Like Cascada has like Christmas. A whole album of Christmas music. Yes.
Wait, the girl that sings Every Time We Touch?
Yes. And
okay, I'm going to have to look at that.
I also love like hip hop versions of Christmas song or like anything like that kind of thing.
Like Destiny's Child, she's like, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Like,
exactly.
Then it's like,
but I would really like the City Girls or somebody to come out with like a hip hop Christmas song.
I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's email them and see what happens.
Yeah. We have that kind of sway here.
So the last one was, should we keep naming it fall or should we name it gray sweatpants season? You know, and 21% to keep it fall, 79%.
Oh,
let's change it. Let's just change it, people. Like the guys have summer.
I have gray sweatpants,
and like we get the fall and winter with the gray sweatpants.
Well, not really here in San Diego. We don't really get much of gray sweatpants season.
Oh no, and summer's good for us too because all the guys walking around with no underwear, but they have on board shorts.
Short shorts, yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Yeah. And tank tops. Yeah, it's what we do. We get the best of both worlds.
I know we do.
Yeah. It's like eye candy all day, every day.
So tell me, like, because I come from a biracial background. So my mom's Filipino, my dad's white. So when we would have Thanksgiving, we would have both, like Filipino food and your regular Thanksgiving feast. Mm-hmm. And so it was very interesting for us because we would eat with our hands with our Filipino food because that's how we grew up.
Yeah.
And then we'd have like our utensils for our Thanksgiving. And like people would come over and they'd be like, can I get a utensil? And I'd be like,
you don't need that.
What do you need that for?
What kind of foods would you guys have?
So, like, she'd have the turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuff like that, but we'd also have, like, rice, because rice is at every meal in a Filipino house. Like, you could have cereal, and my mom would be like, here's a bowl of rice.
Well, cereal is rice puffs, so there you go.
But, like, you'd also, like, if you know, Filipinos, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, you would... By the time you got home, the first thing you did when you got home was put on a pot of rice.
Really?
Yeah, because like you have to have it. But but my mom would make like pancit, chicken adobo.
What's pancit?
Pancit's like a noodles.
Okay.
And like full fried red snapper.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, she would go all out for this kind of stuff.
How much food did you guys have?
It's a lot of food. And my mom does a lot of cooking. Just like it's a lot of work when me and Andy cook.
Yeah.
Because like we do a lot of sides. We do a lot of, he bakes a lot when he does it.
You getting baked.
Okay, you got baked.
Marijuana's legal in California. Don't worry.
But like he, and I do a lot of the sides and everything. And we both just do a lot of work from the morning until like 3 o'clock.
So you get up early.
Yeah, and then we also do the appetizers and everything too.
Nice.
But
do you have Brussels sprouts?
Oh, I love Brussels sprouts.
Do you do Brussels sprouts?
Sometimes, depending.
Ooh,
but I'll
with
fry
like a
them.
nice balsamic vinaigrette and like a nice goat cheese and walnut.
Oh, I'll try that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you fry them?
We deep fry them. Yeah,
I love Brussels sprouts.
I know I do too. Because you know what? People who say they hate it just haven't had it right.
Yep. Yeah. Because, I mean, you can put goat cheese on it, and it is magical.
Yeah, goat cheese is amazing.
Uptown Tavern. I don't know if they have Brussels sprouts on their menu anymore, but they had a really good Brussels sprout dish.
Uptown Tavern is a restaurant here in Hillcrest.
Yes.
It's just down the street from my house.
Yes. It's really good. Really tasty.
But, like, you come from, two different backgrounds. It's Italian
white.
And...
I mean, so kind of similar to what you kind of grew up with. I mean, so Thanksgiving's pretty standard food. Christmas is the more like Italian holiday, if you want to name it that or whatever. But for Thanksgiving, it's pretty like, hey, we're gonna have a turkey. We do some dishes. My my great aunt Sissy, she would make.
Sissy.
Yeah, Aunt Sissy. She was I loved her. So she would make this thing. It was a pepper dish, and it was called chow chow. And it basically was like a hot pepper, like, I don't even know what's in it because I don't like it. But for the like antipasti, like I said, they do like a fish, like a cold fish thing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not for it, but yeah. Thanksgiving's pretty, again, it's very white, really.
So is the chow chow like one of those dishes that you love and you always want to have at Thanksgiving? Or is there one thing there one thing that you have to have at Thanksgiving?
100% sweet potato casserole. Thanks, Auntie Deb. She makes it. Oh, it is sugar sweet potatoes. That's why. Because the recipe calls for sugar and butter and milk and then parts of sweet. Like, it's like, here's some sugar with sweet potatoes on the side. But then on the top, it's a graham cracker, or not graham cracker. Oh my God. Brown sugar crumble with flour, butter, and like, like I take the topping off of it. So everyone calls me like the topping taker. Yeah. I know. Yeah. But I will literally shovel that on my plate. Like, people are like, don't give that to Joe. Like, it's known. Like, give it to him last. I'm like, there's 3 freaking casseroles. We're fine. And everyone else takes like a small portion. Give me the freaking thing. Yeah. That's my absolute. And when I was younger, we would always me and my brother would get the turkey leg. So they still give me the turkey leg.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But that's it. I don't think anything. I'm trying to think of other food. That's about it.
See, for me, when I was younger, my mom would always...
Punsit?
Huh?
Punsit?
No.
What's it? Did I say it right?
Punsit.
Oh, punsit.
Yes.
Oh, like, oh my God, like a football player punts it. Did I get that right?
Punsit.
Like,
so Pancit. Punsit.
Oh, like you sit on a pan?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
like a pansexual. There we go.
He's such a round eye, all my Filipinos.
Oh my God!
So
I just know Bebo and the song from the Black Eyed Peas.
So for me, when I was younger, my mom would always have a cherry pie. For me, because I love cherry pies when I was growing up.
But another drag queen.
Another drag queen.
Oh, that's cherry pie.
That's cherry pie.
I'm sorry. My bad.
But now that I'm older, my favorite thing to make, and that isn't Thanksgiving unless I have it, is corn pudding. Because they make like a corn pudding.
What's in it?
It's like the cornbread mix, Jiffy cornbread mixed with like sour cream, and I put green onions and cheese and all that stuff in it. Huh?
Jalapenos?
I don't put jalapenos in it, but you could if you wanted to.
Okay.
Just because it's not for me. But it's so delicious and I love it. And that's like my favorite thing to make. So
I love corn.
Huh?
I love corn.
Yeah, I know, right? It has a lot of corn. It has you put in a can of like the sweet corn and the cream corn.
Is
together.
It like a pudding?
No, it's not like a pudding like you think of Jell-O. and you just call it a corn pudding because
is it kind of like hold it shape? I'm trying to think.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
So I'll get you some this year.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Corn pudding
So before we wrap up, do you have like any interesting Thanksgiving, like an interesting Thanksgiving story or anything for?
I don't think. Let me think about this. Do you?
So
while you go, I'll think.
A couple of years ago, we had everyone here at our house. We had a big Thanksgiving party. Andy invited a bunch of his friends who were all wine drinkers. I invited a bunch of my friends from the restaurant that I was working at. So
did you guys throw down and get toast?
Well, like we had a table out in the living room, table out in the dining room. Andy and his friends kind of sat.
People.
Yeah. So Andy and his friends sat in the living room. I sat with my friends in the dining room. And like, you've got all the wine drinkers over here talking about wine and having a very like adult conversation. And then you got the kid table where like we're pounding tequila shots.
Stop it.
No, they all thought they were going to like drink me under the table. We killed a bottle and a half of tequila and I was still okay the next day. These young kids, like 21, 22 or so.
They probably didn't eat enough food.
Were like, probably, but that's not my problem. There was more than enough food for you, boo. Like, they were throwing up in my yard.
Oh my God.
One guy, our friend Taylor, stayed at our house and he threw up in our bathroom. We even put like one of those giant collapsible leaf trash cans in the room. So he would throw up in that.
And he missed it? Wait, who is this?
Our friend Taylor.
Taylor.
And then I go into work the next day and I walk in at like noon, even though I was like early for dinner service. I came in early. The chef is like, Paul, next time you have people over for Thanksgiving dinner, can you not kill my staff?
Oh my God.
And I looked at him and I'm like, if they weren't such pussies, I would have
the key is to eat a lot of bread. A lot of bread. Yeah, those King's Hawaiian rolls will do you.
So did you come up with this?
Yeah, so, well, it's the only thing I can think of. But so, I'm not the best at like seeing at night. And I tend to forget things. Well, not really. But so this was like a couple years ago and we were out at Thanksgiving and we drive about, I would say like an hour and 15 minutes to San Bruno in the Bay Area from my parents' house. And so, everyone in my family had been drinking. I don't. So I had offered, okay, well, obviously like I'll drive everybody home. And then, let's get home safely. So I had forgot to bring my wallet. So like I didn't have a driver's license on me and I don't really see well at night. And so I didn't say this to anybody while we're in the car driving because I'm like, they're going to be like, oh no, someone also drive. Cause like, my night vision is not terrible, but like, it's not good.
I love where this story is going because you had to preface that, but go ahead.
So, but like we get close to home and I'm like, okay, like, does everyone feel like I'm glad we got home safely? And I was like, just to let you know, I can't see and I don't have my wallet. And my mom was like, what? And my dad's like, well, we made it. We're fine. So that's the only kind of like fun Thanksgiving story, I think.
After we're done with this, I'm gonna explain what a fun Thanksgiving story is.
Okay. Maybe we can do an episode where Joe learns what's funny and fun. But I think my Thanksgivings are all pretty standard, like meeting up with family, having food, eating, talking about who's getting married, who's getting divorced. That's about it.
Well, Tuggers and Tuggettes, we hope that you have an amazing holiday and that you were able to spend it with all of your friends and your family.
And we're thankful for you.
And we're thankful for everyone in the Tugger
Nation. Because you're part
Nation.
of our family. It's true.
It is very true. Yeah. Well, you guys have a great week. Be safe out there.
Gobble till you wobble.
Season.
Right?
Do what?
Gobble till you wobble.
I love that.
Wobble till you...
No, gobble till you wobble.
Oh, and if you guys are one of the people that runs on Thanksgiving, like...
Ew, keep it to yourself.
Yes, thank you. Like, we don't need to know. Yeah, go have fun.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.